Hi everyone, it's Miss Akbari in the library. I wanted to tell you about a new graphic novel we got in. It's called Superman Smashes the Klan. It's by the author Jean Luen Yang. He has a few different graphic novels out, Dragon Hoops, American Born Chinese, a few other things like that. His writing style is really interesting, very contemporary. He talks a lot about his own experiences as Chinese American and what that was like growing up. And that actually features into this book, Superman Smashes the Klan. This book is really interesting. It's kind of like a traditional DC comic book with Superman and following Superman's adventures, but this one goes a little bit further. So the author took his inspiration from a radio series about Superman that was performed back in the 1940s, so after World War II. And this plot around the Ku Klux Klan and Superman fighting against that actually was part of that radio show as well. And so there's some really interesting historical information in this book at the very end. The author talks about what kind of gave him the idea and what gave him the inspiration. And in this book, it's a little different than the radio show, but there is a family, and Roberta is one of the main characters. She and her family are moving from Chinatown in their city to Metropolis, and they are experiencing some discrimination at school, at work, and they wake up one night to a burning cross on their lawn, which is terrifying. And so they have to kind of find a way to work through that. Superman gets involved through his role at the Daily Planet, the newspaper. So a lot of the characters that, if you've watched Superman movies, if you've read any of the original comic books or the current comic books, you would be familiar with a lot of these characters. The kind of interesting thing is it's set like in the late 1940s, so it looks a little different than the Superman we know now. And while Roberta and her family are struggling with kind of their identity in this very specific situation, Superman is also struggling with his identity, and so he hasn't completely embraced his powers yet, which I thought was really interesting. So it's really great story, really interesting art, a lot of action and adventure. If you like Superman, if you like superheroes, if you're interested maybe in some of the historic stories that Superman has been a part of, I think you'll like reading Superman Smashes the Klan.